Hello, 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 and welcome to Let's Talk, the Elevated Brand Podcast. I am your host, Angelia Malbrew. I am the owner of Angelia Malbrew Photography, where I specialize in helping women to step up and step out into their confidence. I am a brand builder, brand enhancer. I am a designer, I'm a speaker, and I am someone that you can definitely rely on to bring your business and vision into the same room. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for joining me. Today, I have a topic that I think will definitely be um, helpful, and I think it will demystify some of the things we've heard and read about when it comes to a support system. And so, this is a topic that has been coming up a lot in circles that I'm in, as well as conversations and community spaces that I've gone in. And the thing that stood out to me was I don't think a lot of people really know what support really looks like, right? Because if you think about it, it there are people that you see as business owners, so you definitely see them as not competition, but somebody that's in the same space as you. And not that they have to be, for instance, me being a photographer, podcaster, and all the other amazing hats that I wear, but actually someone that sees your business as valuable. And so it makes me think when you see or hear someone saying, "Oh, I don't have support. My family doesn't support me. My friends don't support me." And I tell people all the time, your friends nor your family are your clients. You may have a few people in your friend list or family community that, and family is not always blood. Let's just start there. Um, that may support you. But truth be told, like honestly, unless you have like a family that is 10 toes down, supporting every single thing you do and backing you, it's not always going to be the case. And I've seen that and heard that so many times from a lot of different business owners. And so I think it's important and definitely imperative to have a conversation today about what it looks like to have a supportive system and people around you that not only rally around you when they want something from you, but people that also rally around you when you need them. Like, what does that look like? What does support look like? What does a supportive system look like? So, let's hop right into it. So, first of all, let's talk about ways you can support somebody that won't cost you a dime. Wait, let me put a pause. Let me put a little pin in that. Let me come back to that. Let me just say this: it's absolutely free of cost to support someone else. If you see a business owner that has a business and you know that they are running legit, now I'm not telling you go out here and support no scammers. Now I'm not telling you that, but what I am telling you is that if you see someone that is in business and they are doing the right thing, they are serving their clients real well, and they are not mistreating, abusing, or misusing anyone, they're living their life, do the right thing. Why not support them? You see it, you see them, you see their business. It takes 1 second to share it. And I get it. You don't want to be over salesy on your timeline, but at the end of the day, it's social media. You're supposed to be social. So think about that when you're talking yourself out of sharing, because a lot of things I've seen, and I saw this post, and I wish I knew who the original person was that said this. So, whoever you are, I'm definitely giving you credit. Someone on social media posted it the other day, and it said, let's normalize supporting each other. Let's normalize telling somebody, hey, you did a great job, without trying to go behind them and steal their work. Now, this has happened to me quite often. I mean, a lot lately. Gosh, it has happened to me. And I look at it as a way like, hey, I know imitation is the biggest form of flattery, but it's also the intellectual property of someone else. So if you're borrowing things, or if you're borrowing quotes or someone else's words, be mindful, like you're taking from another business owner. And no matter what another person tries to take from you, they can never put what you have put into your business on that very thing. I don't care if you give them the same camera, the same light, the same equipment. They can even have your car and your clothes. They will never be you. So don't worry about when people are stealing from you or taking things from you and not giving you credit. In life, sometimes we have to, and I got this from a gentleman I talked to earlier. Shout out to the business owners that are out here doing a darn thing, and they are really like, oh gosh, it's just amazing. I have to come back and tell you guys about who I was talking to later, but nevertheless, um, you pay. This young man told me this. He was like, you're gonna pay tuition in life, and unfortunately, we pay by putting ourselves out there. We pay by putting our things out there. We pay by providing insight and stuff to other people, other individuals, because we're not meant to stay on this earth forever. On this side of earth, I should say. But what you need to know is that you should be so willing to give and support and help someone else, to the point where when your life has come to an end and you're looking back over your life, the only thing you should be able to say was, I gave it my all. I gave it my all. If you can't say that, like, you are not living. And I don't think you need to be just existing in this world. Like, you need to live. And I'm saying all this to say, there's so many people out here that are just existing. You should live, like, live your life, live every single moment. And I mean, do what you got to do to be happy. Please do what you need to do to be happy. Okay. Now let me hop back into the things that I wanted to say about ways that you can support someone, especially another business owner, that are free. You know, it, like I said earlier, it costs $0.00, only a second of your time to share, because I see a lot of people sharing things that aren't helpful. They're more harmful than anything. So if you can share something that's going to help another business owner or another person to feed their family or take care of their children, or build a life that they love, do that. It didn't cost a dime. Make sure you're following them on all social media platforms. Like, build your friend, build your community, build up other people that are in business so that they can win too. Like, it's enough money for us all to win. Don't be a gatekeeper. Like, follow them, like, share, comment on their stuff. It's absolutely free. Make sure you're putting them out there and telling your network all about this person, because you never know who might need those services. But because you're being a gatekeeper, they don't know them yet. Don't do that. That's not nice. Next thing, become a brand ambassador. For you guys that have not signed up, make sure you sign up for my brand ambassador program. We are always looking for a few good people. Our brand ambassador program comes with amazing perks. You get a photo shoot so that you can look your absolute best while you're out here promoting us, and you're promoting you at the same time. You get exclusive offers and discounts and special promotions and opportunities to be involved with everything we have involved. I mean, we're involved in, and it just looks good, not just for you, but it looks good for us. So I love, love, love to bring on new brand ambassadors. And you also get social media shout outs on my page and in our business, different business pages, as well as personal pages. So come on in, the water's fine. Okay. Next thing, be a referral machine. Like, get out here and tell people about your friend, your family, your cousin, whoever this is that has this amazing business that is being governed by rules and principles that are only pleasing to everyone involved, not just somebody that's out here doing some bad stuff. Like, y'all know where to go find all the illegal stuff. But when it comes to supporting a professional, Sometimes we as people shy away from that. Let's stop doing that. Let's not be gatekeepers, and let's not, you know, be so determined to not see this person win, whatever the reason may be. Support people, like refer, tell people that, especially if it's a friend, like tell them how this business could be a good fit for their life. Some people don't know that they have bad photography. Y'all need to tell them. I can't be everywhere, so I need y'all, you know? And if you need me, send me a message. I want to help you too. Connect with me. Let's connect. Let's build this empire together. Next thing, go to your friends' events. Are you supporting your friend, or are you expecting your friend to support you? Let me just say this. Let me put down my notes. There are some people that I have done business with, and I mean have put thousands in their pockets. Would you know those same people won't even share a post for me? They won't even send a client to me. And Lord knows they won't book, because they'll say, oh my God, Angelia, I love your stuff, blah, blah, blah. But then they'll say, oh, you're too expensive. Am I? Or are you thinking too small? What is it? I don't consider myself expensive at all. I am an investment. And you're not investing in me, you're investing in you. And so I try my best to do right and live by the golden rules. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And unfortunately, the same side of the coin with the other people doesn't always look as shiny. So I urge you to be mindful of what you're sharing, who you're supporting, because if you're wearing yourself out, sharing, supporting, put money in the pockets of other people, make sure that they're doing the same for you. Make sure that they're willing to go the extra mile to tell somebody else about your business, because you'll know. Because if you are dealing with people and you've heard nobody say, oh, such and such sent me, or I came from such and such's page, it's going to let you know you're in the wrong circle. And sometimes you have to cut strings and ties with situations and relationships that no longer serve you. So if this is something that is plaguing you, that is plaguing your business, it's time to cut the cord. Because everybody that's in your life right now won't stay. They won't. Everybody is not going to be a friend for life. Everybody is not going to be a supporter for life. So just make sure you are being mindful of what you're pouring your energy, your time, your motivation, your love into. Because if it's a one-way street, somebody's going to run out, and I think it's going to be you. Next thing, if you're local, or if it's an option to support by purchasing from a friend or a loved one or somebody that's in a professional, respectful business, do that. Even if you have to do that and purchase it for somebody else, support them. Because you guys, and I say you guys, I'm talking about people that don't have a problem going to any of the big box stores, spending their money, being mistreated, being ignored. Because when was the last time, unless you're in the South, when was the last time you walked in a store and you were even greeted properly? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because I will tell you this, since moving here to Arizona, I have noticed some of the rudest store employees and business owners that have brick and mortars. Like they're not even acknowledging the people when they walk in the store. And that's one thing I do miss about being in the South, is that when you walk into a store, a doctor's office, any place, that's a staple. That's something that we do in the South. We speak to each other. Like, I don't know what this crazy thing is out here in Arizona. Like, they'll just do this crazy smirk and they won't even say hi to you. I think it's the craziest thing ever. But I just know that if you educate people and you tell people the right thing, it's up to them to take the information. Now, if you know and you still don't do right, then there's something that needs to be checked out with you. But speak to people, acknowledge them. Haven't you noticed when you talk to certain business owners, if they're professional now, let me just say, there's a lot of people out here that are not professional and they're not doing the right thing. So I'm not telling you to share these rude, nasty people to people that you love in your community. But if there's a way you can have a conversation with them to say, hey, this kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I just want to make sure that it was a one off situation, forgive them and move on. And maybe it was just you know, situation where some wires got crossed and maybe you just didn't articulate the conversation well, or maybe that's what it was. Let's just hope that's what it was. But if you're reaching out to people and saying, hey, this didn't make me feel so good about this situation, and then they're willing to change, like that's a business owner that wants to do different. They want to build, they want to grow, they want to learn. um so be mindful of that when you're doing business with people, because like I said, if you can go into these big box stores who don't even care about you or your name and you support them, but yet you have somebody that sells whatever, um, books, and we're just gonna say books, and you know that these books will be great for the school that your child goes to, and you know that this person has been trying to get that interview with that principal that you know, why wouldn't you introduce them? It's little things like that that we have got to be mindful of going forward, and that business owner is going to be forever grateful for you and your input in their life if they're the right person. So if you haven't heard my business to business narrative podcast, make sure you go back and listen to that, because we broke that all the way down and we talked about that. Next way you can do local customer support is spreading the word. Leave a positive review on Yelp, Google, Google Maps, so that you can help to boost their presence online. Like, did you do business with this person? Go make a review and make it good. Don't just say, oh, it was great. Don't just put 5 stars. Like, go and tell them what made you want to do business with this person. What made you feel comfortable enough to, book with them, and how did they make you feel? Like, I am a review queen. My friends and my husband called me that. I am a review queen. If I do business with you, I'm going to leave a review. I will. Now, if it's something that's bad that I feel like me and you need to have a conversation, we're going to have a conversation about it. I'm going to leave that bad part out, because I dare not tear down another business owner, even though I've had some to try to tear me down. I've had some to try to take my likeness and things that they have decided that they wanted for their business. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I am a educator. I am here to teach. I am an influencer, and I am here to help people. So it's okay. I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna love you, because that's who I am. Next thing, collaborate for success. Do you feel that there is a way you can take the time to explore opportunities and to collaborate with this friend or this business that you see in your community or online? If you can collaborate and you think it will benefit both of you, do it. Why aren't you? People always say, I nobody is doing business with me. Nobody is talking to me. I'm posting all of this stuff and nobody. What are you saying to people? Are you connecting with them? Talk to them. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told the ladies the other day at the event, you need to go to networking events online as well. But go find somebody that nobody is talking to. Go find the person that, is kind of off to themselves. Find the person that won't cut their camera on. Find the person that you see that everybody else is gone the other way. Go have a conversation with that person, because I guarantee you it may be something that's impactful in that person's life that may even change the trajectory of yours. Not in a bad way, but I'm talking about in a good way. Now, there's some crazy stuff out here in the world. So be mindful, stay prayed up, keep covered, and, be covered in the blood of Jesus. But make sure you're connecting with people and making people feel loved and supported wherever you go. Next thing, lend a helping hand. Do you have any skills that you could share with this person? For instance, like, I'm a photographer, I'm a podcaster. If you want to come in and have a conversation with me on my podcast, like, Fill out a form. Like, I would love to have you on. Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about what makes you happy. I would love to have you on as a guest. Um, we can even barter services. Like, do you have something that I can use right now? Because everybody needs photography, whether they admit it or not. They do. And if you're a business owner, you need to be updating your headshots, personal branding, at least every 3 to 6 months. So I need to see you guys 4 times a year. Okay? Minimum. Next thing, website showcase. Are you sharing their website? Can we feature you on our blog? Can we feature you on our website? Can we collaborate so that we can take photographs and show people, hey, this is what we did together? That's another thing, you guys, we don't do enough in the community. And I say we because we are all guilty of this. Next thing, if does your friend have an event, or how are you helping them? Are you sharing their posts? Are you donating something? Are you providing something? Are you going to lend a hand? They may need somebody to move some chairs around. Are you willing to go help? That's what support looks like. So if your friend is running a fundraiser, share it, invest in it, tell somebody. Do that. Because it's not going to hurt you if somebody says no. It's okay. It's totally okay. Next thing, moral support. Encourage your friend. Be an encouraging engine. Like, be the soundboard for your friend. Maybe they have some offers that they need to talk through that on paper it looks good, but when you talk about it out loud, it doesn't make sense. So maybe that's something that you can do as well. Be a sounding board. Offer words of encouragement. Like, help them celebrate their wins when they're going through stuff. Like, celebrate wins. Did you do this, sis? Oh my gosh, high five. Let's go out and celebrate. Like, let's go get a cookie or something. I don't know. But find ways to be supportive. Always give honest feedback. If they're asking for feedback, give them constructive feedback. Don't tear them down and say, oh my gosh, this was horrible. This was not your best work. Don't do that. Make people feel good about the work they produce, but also say, hey, this is what we could have done better. It's always a way to say things where people feel like it's coming from a place of love. Don't be out here tearing people down. The world has so many people out here to tear other people down. We don't need you doing it too. Next thing, running a business is definitely not for the weak. Patience definitely pays off. So I tell you guys, before you decide to give up, like, just think about where you are and what you're doing in life and how you can change somebody's life if you just keep going. Just keep going. It's easy to just give up, but you don't know what's around the river bend. You don't know. You don't know how your life could change with that next yes. And if y'all know how to get in contact with Oprah, send them my way because I need to talk to Oprah. Next thing, a simple thank you. Handwritten note. Literally sit down and put some thought into it and write a note that resonates with somebody and tell them thank you if they've done that for you. Or if you want to tell them that you're supporting them in their journey, like, do that. So since we've talked all about that, I do want to hop into other ways that you can be a supportive friend. One, define your needs. What do you need? How can I help you? How can I support you? You want social connection? You want professional guidance? Or you want both? Be clear about what you need. Seek out common ground. What interests do you have that are shared with other people? Look for hobbies around what you do and different passions and things that you can meet like-minded people so that everything collapses, right? Join clubs, join events, join book clubs, teams, community centers, groups, meetup groups. Like, do that. You never know who's in those groups that could definitely be a game changer for you. And they may end up being your wing woman. We talked about that in the other podcast too. Go check out Business to Business Narratives. Also, be open and approachable. Be willing to strike up conversations. Be a good listener. Be okay with reciprocating things. Offer support. If somebody's doing something for you, sharing your stuff, promoting you, putting money in your pocket, sending you clients, do the same thing for them. I mean, it's simple. Celebrate milestones with them. When is their business anniversary? Like, do something nice for them, whether you share a post or you buy a gift card or something like that. Be honest and open. Um, Keep their community respectful. Don't judge, listen actively, and maintain a positive and encouraging tone. Oh gosh, it's so important to be encouraging. It's so much stuff that can tear a business owner down. We don't need it coming from our community. We need people that are going to love and support us and tell us, hey, you got this, keep going, and it's okay. It's okay to sit down and take a break, but don't quit. Next thing, organize gatherings, like do events, not event nights, and create opportunities to form deeper connections, like game nights and things like that. Do a potluck. People still do potlucks? Yes, they do. Um, Utilize technology. No matter where you are, you can support somebody. Because I have friends that are all the way over in Switzerland. Guess what? If she needs me to share something, I'm gonna do it. If she needs some comments on her stuff, I'm gonna go do it. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can support someone else. Be patient. Building a strong community takes time. Everybody that comes into your community in the beginning is not going to be a fit. So don't worry if it doesn't work out, because when one door closes, another door opens. Um, Again, building a supportive community is a two-way street. Nobody should be doing all the work. It should be a equal partnership. Being in business is just like being in love. It takes work. It takes time, and you can develop it based on the people you uplift, encourage, and inspire on your own journey. So, with all of that being said, I do like to give a huge shout out to all of my supporters, everybody that has loved me and pushed me to continue to go with my photography business, my hair business, my uh, handbag and photography bag business. Thank you guys from the very bottom of my heart. And I do want to go ahead and announce that I will be launching my coaching program officially on May 1st. This is something I've kept under wraps for. I've known for a long time that I needed to do this, and I think sometimes as humans we wait on somebody to give us permission when you really don't need it. So yeah, I will definitely officially be launching my coaching program on May 1st, and I'm so excited about it. I feel like there's so much I have to pour into the world, and being able to coach will change my life. It'll change your lives, and I'm so excited about it. Make sure you stay tuned, stay plugged into Let's Talk the Elevated Brand podcast. If you are not following me on social media platforms, I am Angelia Malbrook Photography on all social platforms. Make sure you like, share, comment. I would love to hear your feedback. How did you like this podcast? What did you think of it? Did I miss anything? Um, and just continue to love on each other and take care of yourselves, and look out for my new coaching program. I love you guys so much. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face and countenance shine upon you. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.